Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar were three wise men who followed a bright star in the sky. They knew this light would lead them to the birthplace of a special child. This child was the King of Kings, and they carried gifts to honor him. Their journey was not easy, but their faith kept them strong. The star shone brightly, lighting the path to Bethlehem. When they reached Jerusalem, the Magi asked, "Where is the one-born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east, and have come to worship him." Their question reached King Herod, who, intrigued and alarmed, summoned them in secret. He asked them to find the child and report back to him, claiming he wished to worship him too, though his heart held darker intentions. Guided by the star, Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar finally arrived in Bethlehem. They entered a humble stable where they found the baby Jesus with Mary and Joseph. Overwhelmed by peace and light, the wise men knelt in worship. Each presented a gift: gold, frankincense, and myrrh, symbols of royalty, divinity, and sacrifice. Gold symbolized Jesus' kingship, destined to lead with love and justice. Frankincense, a tribute to his divinity, rose like prayers to heaven. Myrrh, used in burial rituals, foretold the sacrifice he would make for humanity. These gifts were not merely material, but carried profound messages about Jesus' role in the world. After worshiping the child, the Magi were warned in a dream not to return to Herod. They took a different route home, avoiding the king. Their journey was not just physical, but a spiritual encounter that forever changed their hearts. Jesus' message of love and hope would echo through generations. Today, we celebrate this moment as Epiphany, or Three Kings Day. In Mexico, children leave their shoes by the tree, eagerly awaiting the gifts brought by the Magi. The morning of January 6th is filled with joy and surprise as little ones discover the presents left behind. This day reminds us of the faith and generosity embodied by the Magi. A cherished tradition is the Rosca de Reyes, a sweetbread decorated with candied fruits and filled with delicious flavors. Hidden inside is a small figure of baby Jesus. Whoever finds it has the honor of preparing tamales for Candlemas on February 2nd. It's a time of togetherness, full of joy and flavor. In Mexican villages, celebrations include processions, dances, and reenactments of the Magi's journey. These festivities bring communities together, reflecting a message of love and faith. The aroma of freshly baked rosca and the sound of carols create a magical atmosphere, connecting us to our roots and traditions. Epiphany is also a time to reflect on the true meaning of giving. The Magi's gifts symbolized faith, hope, and love. This day invites us to share not just material goods, but also time, kindness, and solidarity with those in need. It's a day to open our hearts and give our best. In other cultures, the Magi are celebrated differently. In Spain, for example, the streets come alive with parades where the Magi distribute sweets to children. Each country adapts the tradition to its culture, but the universal message of love and hope remains. The Magi's journey reminds us that faith can guide us even in the darkest times. Their path was challenging, but the star's light gave them strength. Just as they found baby Jesus, we too can find hope and purpose by following our guiding star. On January 6th, we celebrate not only the Magi's arrival, but also the importance of family unity. It's a day to gather with loved ones, share stories, and strengthen bonds. The Rosca de Reyes, with its oval shape, symbolizes infinite love that binds families together. This day reminds us that we are stronger together. In Mexico, the tradition of Three Kings Day is deeply rooted in the culture and hearts of its people. Children eagerly await the gifts from Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar, while adults enjoy the warmth of tradition. This day connects us to our heritage and inspires us to keep these customs alive for future generations. The Magi represent the constant search for truth and light. Their story inspires us to be brave and follow our dreams, even when the path is uncertain. In their humility and generosity, they teach us that true power lies in love and service to others. Each January 6th, we renew our commitment to live with faith and hope. Today, we invite you to reflect on what Three Kings Day means to you and your family. How can you share the Magi's message with others? Whether through an act of kindness, a word of encouragement, or a smile, remember that small actions can light great paths. Let's celebrate love and faith together. The star ultimately led them to a humble stable in Bethlehem. There, they beheld baby Jesus, wrapped in tenderness and glory, with Mary and Joseph. The Magi, filled with awe and devotion, knelt before him, recognizing his divinity and offering their precious gifts with deep love and gratitude. This story reminds us that when we follow the light that guides us, we find true hope, love, and peace. The journey may be difficult, but the reward is eternal. If this message touched your heart, we invite you to subscribe, share this video with your loved ones, and write a comment to celebrate love and faith together. May the Magi continue to guide our steps toward the light.